workers at various centres nationwide have gathered for the Cosatu Day of Action. The Labour Federation has called on workers to take to the streets in a bid to highlight some of the country's socio-economic issues. SABC News reporter Makgala Masiteng is tracking the Cosatu March in the Free State and has more from Allanridge.
As part of the National Day of Action, Cosatu in the Free State has chosen the town of Allanridge. This is primarily a mining town, and we understand that they will be handing over their memorandum to Mine Salga as well as the Department of Cooperative Governance in the Free State. They've been marching now as we speak. As you can see behind me, they are standing in front of the mining company. It's called the Target Mine in Allanridge. But that just to get the gist of what is it that they are demanding, since this is happening nationwide. I am with the General Secretary of Cosatu, Solipitri, just to take us through some of their demands as they come to hand over their memorandum of demands here. Ndate Petri, thank you very much for joining us. Let's talk about what is it that you are demanding as Cosatu.
Well, thank you very much. The reason why Cosatu have decided to take a National Day Action of today, which is the 6th of July, is on the basis of engagement that we had with the private sectors, including government, on issues or challenges that workers are facing. One of the issues is the attack of the collective bargaining. The reason why workers in the Free State, the PEC of Free State, they have chosen to come here in this mine is because this mine is one of the employer that is exploiting workers. As we speak today, is that shop steward of National Union of Mine Workers are de-recognized, some were dismissed. The national leadership of NUA has to intervene for bringing those workers, those shop steward back. But we want to send a message to this company that shop steward are elected by workers, are not elected by management. So management has no power, has no right to de-recognize the leadership elected by workers. But two, is that the collective bargaining has been happening all over the country, started with the government when it decided to ignore the Resolution 1 of 2018 of the public sector unions. To the issue, I'm sure you have realized that we have gone all over in the entire country, in the province, when Sakau under Walmart Massmart was marching. Workers had to go on a march for almost 1 year, 3 months to 1 year, 6 months, because the Walmart Massmart and the macro were exploiting workers. We are happy that matter as Cosatu and Saka, we managed to get the workers back to work. There's issues about corruption, there's issues about non-implementation of the resolutions, the issues around poor service delivery to the municipalities. You know that about 2 out of 258 municipalities have collapsed, and these municipalities, workers in this province, you've got almost about 8 or 9 municipalities that are not able to pay workers. Tomorrow we are leading another march supporting SAMU in Frankfurt, where workers are not paid their salaries. We also demand fighting for the issue of the electricity. The energy crisis that we're facing in this country has plunged this country, the economy of this country, into a serious problem where workers are being retrenched, workers are working for less hours, and all those issues. We also demanded that the municipality, including these mines, all the companies, workers who have worked as temporary workers or as contract workers for more than 3 months must be employed as permanent workers. Those are some of the issues that we are here today, and we demand that this government must institute a process of implementation of the National Job Summit about preserving the current jobs, which means protecting the current jobs, but also agree to implement the agreement that we have reached at the National Job Summit in 2019 of increasing the jobs. We are faced with a serious challenge of the unemployment rate in this country. The issue of the cost of living is affecting all of us, including yourself as journalists. So those are the issues that we are putting a demand. This community here, they are complaining about the social labor plan. This mine is not doing anything. Look at the water. Go to those communities and see some of the houses are being dumped, they have been collapsed, there are cracks because of the water, and this is caused by the contamination of water by the mine. So those are some of the issues. The memorandum will put those into details.
Thank you very much. That is the General Secretary of Cosatu, Solipitri.